special teams. It looks like it was a very complimentary day for your football team.
Yeah, I would say just probably the most complete game that we played in all three phases. Special teams got us some huge plays, got us momentum, especially there outside of the second half when they scored. We got that kickoff return. Defensively, we got 4 turnovers. Answered the bell every time we need to answer the bell. And then offensively, obviously we controlled the line of scrimmage, was able to run the ball. But I thought the key was there in the third and fourth quarter. We need to make a play on third down and a pass play. We had some big plays there. And so with the way we played together, the joy, the excitement is what we expect from our football team. And our challenge is hopefully we'll bottle that and play that way all the time. And so that's been the challenge this year. But very proud of the group. I think they're a really good football team over there. And our guys, the last opportunity here in this stadium for our seniors, and obviously their backs against the wall. I was just pleased overall with the effort, the way we played. Even when we got some foolish penalties, we overcame them. We played within ourselves, and so got a little fortune too. They blocked that kick and it went in. There's a lot going on, and so but very thankful for the win.
The coach, your rushing attack has been just tremendous, especially the last 3 weeks. Even better here today. Take us through your offensive line, the job they did to give Quentin and Billy, even Kate, when he ran room to run here today.
Yeah, I mean, you got to give them all the credit. Them with the tight ends and the running backs, we use them all. Going in, we thought they would play a certain coverage and try to say, hey, we're going to let you run it. That's what they've shown to do. And see if we were patient enough to do it. They were taking away some explosive plays. Not to get technical, playing a lot of cover two safeties deep, and not letting you try to get deep shots. And our offensive line at the tight end said, hey, keep pounding it. And we just kept going at them, and stayed with the game plan. And I was very pleased with the whole effort from first quarter through fourth. We didn't finish in the first quarter like the way we needed to, or this game might have been not close. But we overcame that. Our guys didn't doubt. And the O-line the last 3 weeks, really 4, we put a lot on them, whether that was because of injuries at receivers and different things. We put a lot on them, and they rose to the occasion every week. And Coach Durkin does a great job with those guys. But they've taken a lot of pride. We had a starter get hurt, and just next guy up, and they just kept going out.
Liberty wins 38-21 over Western Kentucky at home here today. Jamey Chadwell addressing the media. Now we'll go back inside the media room and questions from those media here today.
Coach, at the end of the first half there, looked like you were trying to run the clock out, go into the locker room, and then Billy breaks free for that 36-yard run. How big was that in kind of changing the game?
I think it's huge. They punted, and I knew they were going to use their timeouts. We were thinking, hey, we need a first down, or if we don't get it, we were talking about our what we were going to do on fourth down. And we break that big long run, and he did great. Now you go in the mode. I think we had 3 timeouts, and so you go in the mode. Hey, let's score. You're thinking a field goal, but once we got down there to 15-20, we said, hey, we're going to take. I think there was about 20 seconds left. We're going to take some shots at the end zone. K-Soft did a nice job of getting around a pocket and Juju making a play. I think that was huge momentum because I felt like we controlled the whole first half. We had nothing to show for it. We were up 7, but they're getting the ball out at halftime. And to me, that gave us a little bit of leeway. So if they did come out and drive the ball down the field, which they did in the second half, you're still up 7 and you feel okay about it. And so I think that was a huge momentum for us, obviously, but really it gave you that cushion that you needed. And so when they made adjustments, you're not in a tied ball game. You still have that 7-point lead. So that was a big swinging point, in my opinion.
Jamey, you sprinted about 40 yards downfield to call the timeout right as that big Billy Lucas run happened. What's your time in the 40-yard dash?
Well, at that moment, probably way faster than you did. But you know what? You're there, and then you see it, and you're like, hey, I need to take a timeout. So I'm running. My hamstrings are hurting right now, to be honest with y'all, and I'm dehydrated, so I'll probably be with the athletic trainers. But I was sprinting pretty fast there. I don't know how fast it was, but somebody should time it because I guarantee that'd be probably a good job for Flame Central or somebody to do. But I was moving pretty good. Now, way faster probably than I ever did when I was actually playing.
Coach, I mean, there was no secret how they wanted to play, right? They wanted to pass the ball. That's how they play every single week. Talking about your secondary performance, I know you were a little bit thin there with Reese out today. Overall, how do you think they played against that today?
I thought this was great. We had a corner get hurt. We've had some banged up. We had a corner get hurt. during the game, and another one get banged up a little bit. And so those guys rose to the occasion. They rose to the occasion. The whole key is you want those guys to keep snapping it, keep snapping it, keep snapping it. And we didn't give up any huge plays. They made some plays, but we didn't give up any backbreakers. They had a couple that were open and they missed. And I thought our guys did a great job of keeping in front of them and continue to make them snap the ball. That's been our biggest challenge all year, is making sure we play clean back there, penalty free, and all those things. Those guys did a great job. I don't think we had a penalty back there, but I thought they played aggressive. They made some plays. They're going to. They got some good players, but I thought our guys kept going after them, and we kept going after them, and we made just as many plays, in the secondary as they did at receiver. And so, anytime you got a team like that that's got some of those explosive playmakers, we didn't give up any just cheap touchdowns, and you made them keep snapping. And they ran the clock too, so our job was to run the clock. I don't know. Let's see. What was time of possession here? Time of possession was 34-25. They kept the ball a little bit too, but that was the whole point. We wanted to try to keep it for them. And since we didn't give up a lot of big pass plays, they had to use some clock as well.
Coach, penalties has obviously been a sore spot all year, but only 3 today for just 20 yards. How pleased are you with the discipline of your team today?
Yeah, I was very pleased. We got the one there after the touchdown, the celebration. I'll take that one. I told the guys to have excitement. They went out there. That one's no problem at all. We did have a couple false starts, on offensively, but we were able to overcome them. But I thought our defense didn't give any. We didn't jump off sides. We didn't give any free plays, and that's a big deal. And offensively, you hope you are paying penalty free. As many motions and different things that we did, we didn't have any false starts as far as from receivers and all that. So I was really pleased with it. But even when we did, we overcame them. To me, which is a key. In the past, previously, if we got ourselves in those situations, up punting or something of that nature, because of the penalties. And I was pleased that even though we had them, we just still got the first downs and maybe keep moving the ball.
You talk a lot about playing with excitement, playing for your brothers on the team. It seemed like there in the fourth quarter, the team was coming together, a lot of energy on the sideline, jumping up and down. Is that something, you kind of strive for? And maybe did you feel that, sense that excitement and energy throughout the week in practice?
Yeah, you want that to be every week, every week. You're dealing with younger people. And so they look at who you're playing and think sometimes, we're better, this team's better, and they get themselves worked up a little bit more than maybe. But you hope with the way we play, as far as just the excitement and juice, that's what you're bringing every week. And we've not. And again, that's been on me is getting the best out of the team. But you saw what I was proud of is you saw. Even when things didn't go your way, the defense is behind the offense. The offense is behind the defense. They're encouraging. They're behind each other, and we played with an energy, a purpose that has shown up every game, but maybe not for 4 quarters. We might play a quarter, 2 quarters, 3 quarters, and maybe it took our backs against the wall to realize we have to do that. And so, but I know who we are. My job is to get us to be who we are all the time, and I've struggled with that this year. But that's who we are. That's who I know we are. And so we got to continue to go off that.
You had a lot of success in the FCS and the playoffs. Do you feel like you're in the playoffs a little bit now, getting this win and stay alive in the championship race?
100%. I told the team that. So we're in a playoff. We're in a one-game playoff. If we win, we get one more. Now, if you, as a coach, you don't think about losing, but, you put that, I don't say use the word pressure, but if we didn't win today, next week would have been very hard because then they're going to think it's over. And so, but I wanted our guys to understand the moment that we were given a gift by La Tech, and we got to take advantage of that gift. And I wanted them to play that way and understand that. And so now, as I shared with them, our back's still against the wall, and we've got one more opportunity on the road versus a really, really good team. I don't know what time they're playing today, but they're fighting. They're fighting for it too, so it's basically another championship game. Today was a championship game in our mind because if you want any opportunity to go play again, you got to win that. Are they on right now?
They lost.
They lost 21-11.
To Jack State.
Mm-hmm.
So Jack State's in.
Yeah.
Jack State will host.
So it's us.
Yeah, got one more for coach. Time for one more, coach.
Do you feel like y'all heading to the right direction?
Excuse me.
I feel like y'all heading in the right direction after this win.
I don't know if we were ever in the wrong direction. I just think maybe we took some detours. And, as a coach, you want everything to go straight and easy. You don't want any road bumps or all that. But, sometimes there's signs on the road to get your attention, and you don't pay attention to what's in front of you. And I think that's what we did this year a lot. We were looking at maybe something there. We're looking in the rearview mirror when we should have been focused on the windshield. And so, our guys have a lot of confidence in themselves, regardless of what's happened in the past, and I think this will give us continued more confidence. We know we have to play better in certain areas, and we know it's hard to win on the road in this league, and you got good teams. So, but I do believe they're confident in what they have the opportunity to earn.
All right, Coach. Thanks for your time.
Thank y'all.